Well, hello, aspiring wonks. It's great to see you here at the website on a Friday evening for your political roundup. What a week it's been. We'll have some highlights of today's news, as well as some top stories from the week, some discussion about what's going on in class, and some just general comments about tomorrow's coffee chat. Your congratulations! I've graded about a third of the exams on chapter 3 on federalism, and very impressive scores. A lot of people showing growth, and that's very commendable because the tests have gotten harder at a time when you're getting better. So lots of reasons to be excited about how this year is going, and a lot of fascinating political news to get to as well. How about the fact that some Hillary Clinton donors are actually defecting to Joe Biden? Hillary Clinton is flat out trying to keep her people in line, and her poll numbers keep declining. A few of her fundraisers have gone public with their presidential preference at this point. Others have quietly signaled their intentions to draft Biden for a 2016 campaign by forming a super PAC that is now working to prod the vice president into the race for the White House. One slogan by Bill Bartman is saying, instead of being ready for Hillary, we're waiting for Joe. And he's the founder and chief executive of something called CFS2 Inc. I don't know what that is yet, but you can rest assured we'll find out. And he's a one-time donor to Miss Clinton's friendly super PAC. So he's switched alliances. Lots of other political news going on regarding the 2016 election. Senator Marco Rubio, a leading contender for the Republican presidential nomination, is stepping up his rhetorical attacks on Russian President Vladimir Putin. We talked in class about Putin's maneuvers into Syria over the last couple days. And so Mr. Rubio and several other GOP candidates criticized the president's call on Thursday over the mass killing in Oregon for stricter gun laws, while they're saying he should be focused on foreign policy. So lots of domestic and social issues taking place. There was the jobs report came out this morning, and we're going to talk about that in coffee chat. Numbers a little bit lower than most people were looking for, but the unemployment rate remained at 5.1%. So we'll break that down a little bit at the coffee chat and see what that means for how the economy is growing and what that means for standard of living and to issues along those lines. Another breaking story, Arne Duncan, the president's education secretary, and maybe the longest serving cabinet member. He's been with Obama since the start. And he announced his resignation Friday, telling his staff in an email that he would leave the post he has held for nearly 7 years in this coming December. He'll probably be replaced by his deputy, John King Jr., and we'll start to look a little bit into that guy and what that means for public education. Now, during Duncan's tenure, he pushed for revamping kindergarten through 12th grade education. We're a SIG school, as you know, and part of the Race to the Top program. That's a direct result of President Obama and Arne Duncan's investment into public education. And that's what I got to say about that. Let's see, what else is going on? I'll be putting up a video in the commentaries that will be titled Clinton's Email Controversy, and it breaks down some timelines, especially with the Iowa caucus and the New Hampshire primary, and lays out the timetables of those dates, but within the context of when Hillary is going to be required to be releasing more and more emails. But in an effort to turn a corner after this long summer of news dominated by her email controversy, Hillary Clinton and her friends and people she's working with have long been saying that she is a much warmer and funnier individual than voters realize. And this weekend she'll be put to the test of that with an appearance on Saturday Night Live. So that's an interesting choice of politics. And now let's look at some of the top stories of the week. Well, Russia extended its reach in the Middle East. We saw that. We saw the conflict with President Obama and Obama's strategy. Clinton's support continues to wane in polls. Trump released his tax plan that is designed to help, and we didn't get a chance to talk too much about that, but you should be aware of some of those details. And let's see. And that pretty much wraps things up. We're going to start the coffee chat tomorrow at 10. Brugger's is committed to the bagels. I'll get the coffee. If you're not available to make it tomorrow because you're going to be taking the SAT, wish you all the luck in the world. Just look, you've taken my Chapter 2, the Constitution test, and my Chapter 3, Federalism exam, so I assure you, nothing on that SAT exam is going to be nearly as difficult as those. And look, I don't think you do FRQs on the, or DBQs on the SAT. Maybe you write an essay or something. I don't know. It's been 127 years since I took the SATs. And thinking about it, I may not have even taken the SATs. I think I took the ACTs. Who knows? But anyway, you're going to do fine. It's going to be successful. You're going to do great. But if you're not scheduled to take the SAT tomorrow, seriously, come on in. We'll do some Chapter 3 reassessment with you. Hopefully I can get those tests scored. If not, if I'm not able to have access to the Scantron machine, we'll do plenty of things tomorrow. We'll get you focused and ready to move into civil liberties. But we're probably not going to even start on that material until Wednesday or Thursday. We got a unit we want to review and some just very interesting politics that we want to catch up on. Enjoy your Friday night. Get some early sleep. Get some good rest. Make some good decisions. And whether you're taking the SAT or coming to coffee chat tomorrow, be well, be safe, and go Falcons.